Welcome to Troop 685 Talk, your weekly update for scouts and families. Imagine prepping for months, tweaking every single strap on your pack, and then you arrive at your campsite only to find it, like, completely flooded.
Oh man, yeah. That is exactly what the Philmont crew faced this weekend down at Camp Tatius.
Right, and how they reacted, honestly, it tells you everything you need to know about this troop.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they didn't just, pack it in and go home.
Yep.
They completely pivoted their plans and still hammered out a 14-mile hike in that brutal Texas heat.
Which is just, wow, 14 miles in that heat?
Yeah, it's intense. But you want things to go wrong now, right? Not when you're like miles deep into the New Mexico backcountry.
Yeah.
So that hike really proved their gear and endurance are totally locked in.
It really does, which is insane, but also, exactly what a shakedown campout is actually for. But to get the actual trip logistics to work, we have this massive bottleneck to clear this coming week. Because of that trek, there's a major schedule change you really need to flag right now.
Yeah, this is a big one.
There will be no regular troop meeting on Monday, June 15th.
Right, so the only people who actually need to show up that night are the Philmont crew members.
Just for their final readiness meeting,
Yes,
right?
it's the crew.
Okay, so if we're skipping the 15th, looking at this week's calendar, I'm genuinely stressed just reading it.
It is a lot to take in.
Right, like, if I'm a parent, how am I not dropping the ball here? How does all this even connect?
Well, think of this week as the final countdown. It all kicks off tomorrow, June 8th.
Okay, so tomorrow.
Yeah, with the troop meeting at 7 p.m. at St. John Lutheran Church.
And if you are heading to summer camp, you absolutely cannot skip this one, right?
Definitely not. Tomorrow night is basically the main logistics hub.
The hub.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, you're finalizing all the departure details. You really do not want to be the scout scrambling on Sunday morning just because you missed the final instructions.
Oh, yeah, that makes total sense. Nobody wants to be that kid.
For sure.
Okay, then Thursday, June 11th is the district roundtable. That's at 6:30 p.m. at the Fickett Center.
Which, really just keeps the adult leadership aligned.
Right. But then Saturday, June 13th is what really catches my eye. It's the Introduction to Leadership Skills for Troops, or ILST.
Yeah, at 1 p.m. at the Pflugerville Library. Though, just a quick heads up, the time and location on that might shift.
Good to know. But why jam a leadership training in the literal day before summer camp?
Well, because ILST is where the older scouts actually learn the real mechanics of handling things.
Like what kind of thing?
Like dealing with homesick younger scouts or even mediating tent disputes.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's important.
Right, we do it right before camp, so those skills are super fresh in their minds the exact moment they need to apply them.
Ah, see, that is brilliant timing. Because the very next morning, Sunday, June 14th, summer camp at Hale Scout Reservation begins.
Right into it.
And the departure plan is a pretty brutal 6 a.m. call time at St. John Lutheran Church.
It is early, for sure.
Yeah.
But getting that caravan on the road before the heat sets in, that's half the battle right there.
Oh, absolutely. And they'll be there through the 20th, right?
Correct.
And the dominoes just keep falling because right after they get back, the Philmont Trek Crew, 624-7C, officially begins their adventure.
Yeah, from June 23rd all the way to July 1st. It is just a phenomenal stretch of scouting.
It really is. But seriously, going back to my earlier panic, how does a scout actually keep track of it all?
Right, the schedule is packed.
Yeah. I've heard the new Basecamp homepage on the members' website called the Digital Swiss Army Knife for the troop. But how does that actually work in practice?
Well, think about a real Swiss Army knife. You don't go digging through your garage for a screwdriver and then, run to your bathroom for tweezers.
Right, they're all in one spot.
Exactly. Basecamp does the exact same thing digitally.
Yeah.
You aren't hunting through your email for packing lists or scrolling through Slack for dates.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, the RSVPs, the funds, the calendar, it all just flips out of this one central dashboard.
And there are two other huge lifesavers you shouldn't ignore either, right? First, make sure your family is actually in the Troop Slack workspace.
Oh, definitely. That's where all the real-time chatter happens.
Exactly. And second, make sure to download the Scouting mobile app. You can track your advancements right on the go.
Just a quick clarifying point on that, though.
Yeah.
You do not need a special app to add funds to your Scout account.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you just use the troop membership website for that. So don't worry about finding an app for funds.
That makes it easy.
Oh, and hey, if you're finding these tools helpful, maybe drop a Google review. It really helps the troop's visibility.
Totally.
But before we get too ahead of ourselves with apps and reviews, let's bring it back to the immediate priority, tomorrow night's troop meeting.
Right, June 8th at 7 p.m.
It's exactly. Be there, especially if you're packing for summer camp.
So, what does this all mean as we head into the absolute busiest part of the summer? Scoutmaster Justin Smith actually left us with a pretty profound thought in this week's update.
Oh, what was it?
He said, "Leaders don't create followers, they create more leaders."
Wow, yeah. That is basically the whole point of ILST and these shakedown hikes.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not just about surviving the woods. It's about teaching the scout right next to you how to thrive.
Spot on. Think about how you can step up and guide a younger scout this week. When the trail gets steep, the Texas heat is intense, and no one else is watching, whose hand are you pulling up behind you?
That's a great thing to think about.
That's it for this week's Troop 685 Talk. We'll see you at the next troop meeting Monday at 7 p.m. at St. John Lutheran Church.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for listening, and remember,
Troop 685 is where scouts lead the adventure.